I'm Peter Overton.
I'm Tara Brown.
I'm Liam Bartlett.
And I'm Liz Hayes. Those stories and Peter Harvey's mailbag now on 60 Minutes. Hello, I'm Liz Hayes. Those stories and who's responsible for the Beaconsfield mine tragedy.
This disaster was entirely man-made.
Tonight, in this special edition of 60 Minutes.
Hello and welcome back to 60 Minutes.
In tonight's episode, we'll be chatting to two young reporters, Oster Edgerton and Angus Melrose. Over to you guys.
Our media outlets are controlled by a handful of companies and syndicates that include Network 10, Southern Cross Media Group, Fairfax, 7 Media Group, PMG, Prime Media Group, Foxtel, 9 Entertainment Co., Nova Entertainment Co., and the Australian National Radio Network. Having such a small collective of major media holders and outlets has its positives and negatives. Through having a small collective, the government can allocate a level of influence over these outlets so that a saturated media doesn't occur. This means that our media, through television, radio and other mediums, don't become a slurry of one-sided ideas and issues, and the Australian public are exposed to a wide range of topics, etc. This also breeds its own problem within itself. With government influence over a small collective, often the government can allocate what it wants portrayed to the people and not what the outlets want, which is the positive to having a wide range of outlets rather than a small collective. In conclusion, either way our media outlets are controlled and restricted has its pros and cons, and often both a large collective and a small collective breed their own issues and influences. Just remember, media is only a means of communicating information and is subject to influence that rarely shows a level played representation.
Good evening. Tonight I will be talking about the differences between censorship and classification. The main difference between censorship and classification is that classification applies to all forms of media on a broad, predetermined scale that is exempt from bias. Censorship is controlled by the company releasing the media. If it doesn't agree with the company's views on current controversy, politics, or their general way of life, then it is their choice to censor the material. They can do this by changing the media, editing it, or leaving out the parts that they don't see is necessary. Censorship is completely biased, which is why having few media owners is a bad thing for Australia. We will only get one side of the story if there isn't a variety in the media ownership. If every media outlet is spreading the same lies or propaganda, the audience will be encouraged to view that as a fact. It should be compulsory for the entire unbiased story to be told. That way people can form their own opinions and stance on our world issues. This would further educate the population and pull people out of their ignorant and gullible ways.